Pat told you during the pregame show, he said he's not close to 100%. Bottom line, though, he's set up, got to be ready. Hands it off to Miles Sanders.
Come on, man, let's go.
Hurts wasn't the only key injury for the Eagles as they scuffle a little bit down the stretch. Lane Johnson, their Pro Bowl right tackle, missed the last 2 games. He's back up from that injury, but I know you're going to have a close eye on it.
Yeah, it's something that he actually thought about having surgery, but he wants to be part of this team to go on this playoff push. So you know it's something substantial. That we'll keep an eye on him, see how the Giants make him work during the course of the evening. They've got Kayvon Thibodeau over there right now.
Thibodeau has really grown here in the season. Second down and 8. First pass play from Jalen Hurts. He's well protected. Lawrence Smith. Perfect.
Let's go!
Inside the 45. Smith.
Let's go, man! Fuck!
He gets Julian Love flat-footed at the safety position. Watch him run up on number 20. He's in his back pedal. He doesn't get out of his break clean, and there's the separation by Devontae Smith for the big catch.
Yeah, you're talking about the shoulder. What's he going to look like? He's been okay throwing the ball. That's not been as much of a concern as Hurts in the running game.
No.
Good sign nonetheless. Perfect first goal for Hurts.
I thought we were watching it downstairs.
Checks off and then barrels ahead for 9. Goddard's had a great season. He's got his first catch of this one.
Come on, man. Let's fucking go.
And the Giants, one of the reasons they feel like there's a chance that this run continues is they're completely different than the team the Eagles put up 48 against Week 14. They've got all these guys back where they didn't have them then.
Yeah, this is the starting 11 that the Philadelphia Eagles offense never faced in the regular season. And having Leonard Williams in there next to Dexter Lawrence is going to be a key thing going up against the
man, let's fucking go.
Another quick throw. Smith couldn't get away from the Billy Jackson. One of those guys that's made his return. And for Jackson, that was after he missed the last 7 games of the regular season with a knee injury. How about this for a soft return, Daryl? Why don't you go cover Jefferson, and he shut him down.
Had a heck of an afternoon last week, and that's going to be the challenge for this group this week. They go against the best wide receiver in the NFL in Justin Jefferson last week. Whit Martindale says now we've got to go against, in his opinion, the best duo of wide receivers with the Philadelphia Eagles.
The first 1,000-yard duo in franchise history between Brown and Smith. First third down for the Eagles. Hurts to throw.
Let's go, man. Fuck. Fuck these niggas, man.
First season Brown has had with the Eagles. Got him in a draft day trade, and he's transformed this offense.
You give him that much space off the line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what you're going to get. You can see Dory Jackson drive on the ball. It's a good play to minimize the run after catch, but a lot of space right there for an easy catch for A.J. Brown.
Into the red zone they go, and the biggest issue when they faced the Giants in Week 18 was they just couldn't finish drives. They're the number 1 red zone team in the NFL. They went 1 for 5 Week 18. Low snap picked up, and Hurts will run for the first time. Jerry Davis trying to track him down, and Hurts goes down with Julian Love flying over him.
Well, some good signs here. On this opening drive, we saw a zone replay that we didn't really see in Week 18. Here's
y'all know.
Opportunity.
Y'all know what's up, man.
He's going to run. He's going to pull and run. And now, this is just being smart. I don't think this has anything to do with the injury. You've got 4
y'all know what's up.
Giant defenders around. And, hey, I'm going to get down. We're going to get back in auto. We're going to call another play.
Oh, definitely know what's up.
Survival. Lost the yard, so 2nd and 11. From an empty set. Lost to his left. Hurts will run. And get it out of bounds. Touchdown by Jalen Smith. And third down, coming up.
Just an amazing difference when Lane Johnson
Come on,
is
fellas.
in the lineup and what he does. I mean, he is an absolute shutdown tackle on the outside. We talk about shutdown corners. He's becoming a shutdown tackle, and you can see him reaching right there. That's the concern. I mean, the injury is still there. He's got to anchor and provide resistance to somebody that's coming at him full speed and driving him backwards. So how long does that injury hold up this evening?
They're down at 5. Hurts will look to throw. He's got that.
Oh, let's go! Touchdown! I'm knocking my mic. I'm knocking my mic over. Y'all know what it is, baby. Now it's time for the defense to put in work. You know.
With TJ Hawkinson having that game and it brought Xavier McKinney down to cover the tight end. Great catch by Dallas Goedert. Never breaks stride. He shook Xavier McKinney with the outbreak. You can see right there, he stumbles to the ground, but that is an excellent catch and run by Dallas Goedert.
That's off a 5 for 5. Opening drive for Jalen Hurts.
Let's go, man.
Take out its extra point. And it's 7-0 Eagles just like that.
Straight up and down like 12:30. Straight up and down like fucking 12:30. Let's go, man.
That was for 32 yards. Converted a couple of third
Fuck.
downs. Kept it off with a Goddard score.
Chevy Silverado factory lifted trucks. Where will they take you?
You want to watch me?
Why would I think just turn my head?
Silverado ZR2, Trail Boss, and Custom Trail Boss. This adventure is everywhere.
Hey, I'm here to say new
Because
FanDuel
it's
customers
right
bet
next to the
$5
mic.
get $150. And I'm training Gronk for the $10 million kick of destiny. Training montage. Can't you see? I'm doing this kick for all of us. You got a leg, don't you? Use it.
You turn that AC on, please.
FanDuel kick of destiny with $10 million on the line. Only from America's #1 sportsbook.
Restless nights fogging up your day? Tonight, try new ZzzQuil Pure Z Sleep Plus Next Day Energy with melatonin to help you fall asleep naturally, plus extended release B vitamins. Wake up feeling
Rika
refreshed.
Hamby has been traded to the Los Angeles Sparks. The team announced the Spark will also receive a 2024 first-round pick from Las Vegas. The Spark sent rights to Amanda Zawi B and a 2024 second-round pick to the Aces. Just so y'all know.
I remember when I got my first glimpse of the mountains, I had to take a breath. I was determined to be out there.
We gotta call D Nice, see where his bitch ass at. Cause this bitch ass ain't show up yet.
For a chance at $100,000 at Terry's Money, download the Super 6 app now and play for free.
Today's Game on Fox is sponsored by Burger King.
Tight press coverage by Xavier McKinney. Watch from the outside coming in. Zach Pascal. Watch this effort to get out of the way and not allow an OPI to be called. Great job by Zach Pascal to help Dallas Goedert get that touchdown.
That offense sure looked like the offensive sophomore line of the year from the Eagles. They've been
Unbelievable when they get into that rhythm, and it's just so efficient down the field. It's like a machine. And we had that game in Week 14, the 48-22 Philadelphia Giants game, but we walked away from that saying, wow, this team, you're going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. They may have to help you.
Giants set to get it for the first time. Here comes Gary Brightwell. Brightwell, through the 24. Just when you feel like you've got Daniel Jones all figured out, here he comes. And what was again going to be his last chance to prove himself? He has a career year. And he goes out in his playoff debut last week, moves over 300 yards passing and a couple touchdowns, and he ran for 78. And what is probably the best single game of his career.
And it's not just what he's doing from a statistical standpoint right there. He's playing a clean style of quarterback. The biggest thing is the reduction in the turnovers for Daniel Jones. The other thing is him becoming that runner. And I can't wait to see
Come on, baby.
early in this game tonight when he tries to run somebody over from Philadelphia, because that really gets a charge out of this.
Get him.
Barkley short ahead for a game of 4, stopped by Fletcher Cox and Lake Paul Joseph. And so this offense really has hit its stride in the first year under Brian Dable and Mike Callaway.
process, but this group really has gone through that. The offensive line beat up coming out of training camp. They finally got some consistency, playing well together down the stretch. The wide receiver position in flux all season long, really solidified with some consistency the last 8 weeks of the season.
They scored 38 against Indianapolis week 17, followed that with 31 against Minnesota in the wild card round.
This is an administrative stoppage. The chain broke on the line to gate equipment.
I think what this is, DiBlardino just slipped Cleve Blakeman a 20 on the way in and said, I need a stoppage early so he can get me out of the air. Is that what this is?
He's fucking nuts.
I got to send Cleve a Christmas card.
The chain for the chains for the yard markers.
And then we'll restart play. How about this crew? This is not necessarily Cleve Blakeman's crew. Yeah, this is, once we get to the
that chain right there.
Regular season crews travel together and work together for the most part every week. Once we get to the postseason, that changes. Now you're looking at the best officials at each position. And so Cleve will have a couple of people he work with during the year, but not everyone. All right, so maybe you didn't actually slip on the 20. The chains are literally broken. We're going to take a break. Back in a moment. So you can fix that.
I feel like it's fucking bullshit. Fuck the chain.
So Feinstein,
My network has gone kaput.
You tried to save a buck on it?
I got what I paid for. Not so smart.
Nah, you're still a genius. But there is a smarter way to save.
Oh,
switch to
I feel
Verizon.
like that's
For a limited
bullshit.
time, get Welcome Unlimited for just $25 a line.
$25.
And it's guaranteed for 3 years.
Whoever this is, you already know we ain't taking no fucking loss.
I think the bike's probably faster.
Now is the best time to switch to Verizon for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
There is no way out of this world for you. No happy husband with a normal life. There's only John Wick, the killer.
And he's going to kill you.
You already know. Oh, that's my little brother. You already know. Young bull, ain't no losses tonight, baby. You better be watching the fucking game. I know that much. I mean, you can have me. You can be watching me on the side, of course, to show some support. But your ass better be watching the game. I'm gonna tell you that damn
So
much.
is this stuff really fresh?
Yes. I mean, yeah, we don't have freezers. It's definitely real food. We always have fresh stuff coming in. I mean, this is the best box that you can get.
Fresh is what you stand for.
Definitely.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you, saving you hundreds, even thousands, with an investor. That's more road trips, more spa days, more of what you love. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. That's more cash in your pocket. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Don't miss these big savings. Visit inflationbuster.com.
All right, bro. Pro Bowl games. Winning coach gets brother bragging rights for a year.
I like it because the big game this year is flag football, and the NFC is definitely better.
The AFC is better than dodgeball.
We're better at golf.
Balloon toss is all us.
We're taller.
I mean, we have bigger brains.
We have better hair.
Mom loves AFC.
Oh, D-Nice ain't answering the phone. We gonna send me to
Hey, well,
voicemail. That's how you feel tonight? Okay.
I want to talk to you. Yeah. There's one of these tight pants. It's really weird.
What a mess. Most really gonna
That's how you feel tonight. His ass gonna hear from me.
You never know when you're going to be.
I'm watching you on the side while I'm watching on my phone. My guy, as long as you watching the game, that's all that matters, bro. These motherfuckers wrap this shit in tape, bro. Y'all making millions of dollars. You don't have an extra fucking set of chains?
Jones looks to throw for the first time. He's got Saquon Barkley.
Nope.
He's heavily involved in the passing game in the wild card. When he's struck down by Kaiser White. Part of this Eagles defense that is flat out glory.
Unbelievable. You talk about Russian coverage on a defense. 70 sacks. The number one pass defense in the NFL. And that's going to be the challenge for the Giants going up against this defense. They are so much better than Minnesota statistically. And getting pressure on the quarterback. How does this offense for the Giants function against Jonathan Gannon's group?
They're down 4. Jones has Richie James and a first down for New York. James stays on his feet, gets ripped out eventually. Marcus Epps. So that's kind of the whole.
He was not supposed to catch that ball.
They scored 38 points against Indy. They scored 31 against the Vikings, but This is a different
He was
animal.
never supposed to catch
Can
that
they
ball.
do it again?
Oh.
Against Philly?
That is going to be the challenge for them tonight. And really, I think it all starts up front. They did a nice job against Minnesota, giving a clean pocket. You can see how quick the ball is coming out from Daniel Jones. But the line did a nice job with protection. Can they hold up tonight?
Takes a shot here for Lawrence Taylor.
Look at this shit. Come on, man. What the fuck is this even
60
doing?
yards into Eagles territory.
Looks very
Fucking
similar.
crazy.
Like last week, right now, right? Minnesota goes down, has that big scoring drive, and the Giants come out. Daniel Jones and crew answer right back, and this is a really nice drive going right here. That was good protection. What Philadelphia will do, they'll isolate you in those 5 down fronts, which you see right now.
Come on,
That
man.
means you're
Come
one-on-one
on.
across the board.
Number 42, back to Saquon Barkley.
Get his ass, man. What the fuck?
Hops inside, he gets 5 or 6. This is a guy early on who did a road almost into the ground. There was 7-2, so you couldn't hit him for it. He was getting it 22 times a game. Maybe took its toll on him. There were some injuries midway through the year. But right now, Moose, you're seeing a Barkley who is fresh, and he's benefiting from everybody else around him getting better.
Come
I
on,
love the
man.
performance
Come
last
on.
week. You got 109 yards, 109 scrimmage yards. You're effective in the run game. You're effective as a receiver in the pass game. Going to be tough for the Eagles to defend him tonight.
Second and 5. He's got
Look,
again.
look.
There this time.
Come on, fellas. Get him.
Round 3 coming up.
They passing this play, y'all. Come on. It's 3rd and 3.
Great job by Josh. But we talk about, a team like Philadelphia that has that front.
Somebody get to the fucking quarterback, please.
But you watch them off film, you watch them tonight, and watch how good they are against the run. Watch how much they hustle. Josh Sweat up the field trying to give it the quarterback, retraces back to help on that tackle.
3rd and 3.
Come on, baby. Get him! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Get him! Get him!
It's a good job by Daniel Jones. He's about to go out. Watch Andrew Thomas, 78, start to come in. That's where he gets tripped. He goes to run. I think he's going to have an opportunity to get out.
Didn't I just say we need a fucking sack? Didn't I just say we needed a sack? And what happened? I called it. I just said we need a fucking sack. And what happens? And they going for it on 4th and 8. Somebody get his ass because they think we sweet. They think shit sweet. They think shit sweet. Let's fucking go. They thought shit was sweet. They thought shit was sweet. And they went for it to fuck on 4th down like we soft and shit. Get his ass, man. Fuck is you talking about? Let's go.
What if you were a major transit system with millions of passengers taking millions of trips every year? You weren't about to let any cyber attacks slow you down. So you partner with IBM to build a security architecture to keep your data, network, and applications protected. Now you can tackle threats so they don't bring you to a grinding halt. And everyone's going places, including you. Let's create cybersecurity that keeps your business on track. IBM, let's create.
The pepperoni on Panera's new toasted baguette is sliced a little thicker to hold more flavor. So when fresh mozzarella melts over it, that detail will be big. Try the new toasted baguettes from Panera. $1 delivery fee on our app.
Some game day traditions really leave you guessing. MailChimp takes the guesswork out of email marketing by predicting which of your customers are more likely to purchase again, so you can celebrate your sales all season long. Guess less and sell more with Intuit MailChimp.
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Contestants ready? Go! Only pay for what you need.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend. tall. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough, and it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Because this isn't just about our capability, it's about yours.
Tune in Sunday, January 29th for the NFC and AFC Championship games presented by Intuit TurboTax. Stream games live on your mobile phone with NFL Plus.
Today's game is sponsored by T-Mobile with Price Lock Guarantee. T-Mobile won't rid your rate ever. Well, Philly is king of the cheesesteak, right? Well, these Eagles are king of the sack. 70 of the season, 15 more than any other team. One of the 84 Bears and the Vikings more sacks in a season. And they're the first team there all to have 4 players in double-digit sacks.
4 players in double-digit sacks. Damn, I thought my mic was on the table. 4 players in double-digit sacks. You don't know.
You have teams that have an elite pass rusher, and then you've got a rotation trying to bring in fresh bodies. These guys roll through elite pass rushers.
So they didn't make the changes. We went to break, but it was a sack and not an incomplete pass. Lost 8 yards. Tried the games around midfield with Miles Sanders finding a hole.
Hold on to the ball, fellas. Hold on to the ball, fellas.
We've got to have that defense of the New York Giants that we talked about.
Excuse me. Sorry, y'all.
This not faced in the previous 2 regular season meetings because of guys getting in and getting out. They've got to come up with a big stop right here. And I think there's confidence. I think that's why Brian Dable goes for it in that situation.
Y'all hear that? I hope y'all can hear
It's
the
a little
game.
bit risky, but you trust your defense to come out and not allow Philadelphia to go down the field for points.
Eagles run 8 plays.
I hope y'all can hear the game.
They're in the Giants territory already here. Both regular season wins over the Giants. They missed out to big leads. 2nd and 6. Sanders again.
Come on, baby. Hold on to the ball.
Drag himself away from Jalen Smith.
Let's go. Come on, baby. Hold on to the fucking ball. That's all we need, please.
Since Sean McCoy, gotta go back to 2014 to find the last time they had a season like this.
It is so interesting to hear. We touched on Jalen Hurts and the amount of work he put in, and here comes the quarterback.
Oh, a little Rico.
Let's go. First down, baby. Come on, Kenneth.
There's one there for 15 yards.
Let's go. First down.
With this style of play, right? You bring all your big bodies inside, and that leaves you vulnerable on the edge. Dallas kind of tipped it a little bit with a little bit of motion right there, but still able to get that edge and secure it.
Not a lot of fun out there for a corner. You got Dallas Goedert bear it down on you and take the Will Jackson. On the 29. Hurts underneath has it.
First down again, baby. Hold on to the ball. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Yes. Go down. Go down.
Watch the little exchange of routes. So you can do that. Little in route right there, come back inside, and now you're on Jared Davis, linebacker.
First down for the 17. Hurts pulls it, keeps it, and crashes inside the 10.
Let's go, baby.
8 yards for Jalen Hurts.
Well, there's really our first indication that he's...
Come on, fellas. We just got to keep it up, man.
I still don't think we talked at the top. He's not close to 100%. You can see right there. I mean, he's so strong in his lower body that during the course of the season, when he's healthy, he's driving those defenders back.
That's what powerlifting since he was a kid. He's got over 600 pounds.
No.
No. First down. Got through Dexter Lawrence.
That's the first down right there.
All this on his shoulders.
No, baby.
Slow this offense. And lately, you kind of don't know what you're going to get from a defense that is usually ears pinned back coming after you.
Yeah, big
change
change
over
over
the
last
score
year.
halftime.
Minnesota, that wild card playoff game where they're really heavy in their zone.
You know I don't think so.
Minnesota. Now he's got to be very multiple today. He's got to just be moving around, giving Jalen Hurts a number of different looks so he can't settle in.
Another touchdown coming, baby. Another touchdown.
Sanders hit in the backfield.
Got to the line of scrimmage.
He was first hit by Job Ward.
These motherfuckers got HDD cameras. You see that shit? These motherfuckers in the NFL using HDD cameras. That's what the fuck they using. That shit crazy.
Hoping his offense can finish off this drive in the end zone. Talking about their issues in the red zone when they faced the Giants week 8. And Jalen Hurts wasn't involved in the running game at that point. His ability to run is such a big deal with their success down here. Ball screen, Devontae Smith.
Touchdown! 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 Devontae fucking Smith. Let's go! Fuck, man. Devontae fucking Smith. Let's go.
In a tough spot right there. And a great throw, great location. Right here, watch Nick McCloud. He's going to cheat in a little bit. You're going to have that flank. A.J. Brown's just going to go get his block on the outside with Adoree Jackson, and now he's gone. Devontae Smith is going to beat you to the pylon on that one.
Jalen Hurts 7 for 7, 2 touchdowns.
Let's go, fellas. Let's fucking go, fellas.
A couple of 8-play touchdown drives for the Eagles. Who have quickly squashed it in.
Let's go, fellas. Let's keep this shit up. Do not let these motherfuckers get nothing. Let's go, fellas. Let's go, fellas.
I get it. Commitment can be scary, but not when you're saving up to 15% with Subscribe and Save at Amazon. You get free repeat delivery on your favorite items. And if things don't work out, you can always cancel. Seriously, no one would judge you if you call them. Okay.
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
What do you mean the connecting rooms were not confirmed?
Exactly, not confirmed.
We need to be able to see our kids.
Oh, you'll be able to see them.
When you want your kids in a room that's actually connecting, it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
I'll admit it, I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you don't need to get that personal. State Farm Personal Price Plan just helps you create an affordable price.
Right. I meant I'm not a bath bomb guy.
Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Sorry for interrupting your American sports game. Are you one of the millions surprised by Verizon and AT&T raising your rates last year? You have rights. I'm not entirely sure what they are because I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a sharply British actor. But I do know this. T-Mobile has a price lock guarantee, and that means they won't raise the rates of your talk, text, and data ever. Join T-Mobile and experience price lock guarantee. I guarantee you won't look back. That's a guarantee. Am I saying guarantee too much?
Act now and get 4 new lines for $25 a line.
Anybody ever see anything like this?
No, it was remote Disney.
I've seen heat stroke left and right. Temperatures 122 degrees. We will catch you. I'm the only one that feels like the calm is on the wrong side of this storm.
911 Lone Star premieres this Tuesday on Fox.
With NFL Plus, catch every playoff game and Super Bowl 57 live on mobile. See the next generation of stars at the NFL Combine and Draft.
Here comes the pick.
Now $12.99 for the rest of the season. NFL Plus. Sign up today.
Welcome back to the divisional playoffs, presented by Intuit TurboTax. For all the talk from the Giants about this being a different story, they feel like they've seen this movie before. Third meeting in 41 days between these teams and found themselves in big holes in the 2 regular season meetings. 14-0 after 2 Eagles drives here.
And you just can't do that against this Eagles team because they have the ability to just turn that defensive line loose on Brian Dable's offense, and then they can grind out this clock. They can run the football as well as anybody.
Everybody runs out. Recovers and comes ahead with a nice return. That's a pretty good field position for the Giants. This February, buckle up. It's one of NASCAR's most thrilling events, returning to the LA Coliseum under the lights. NASCAR's Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum, February 5th, only on Fox, and directed by our Artie Kepner. This is a massive series right here for the Giants.
And you were on the cusp of this game getting away from
All right, I'm back.
those scores, 21 up in the early in that game in week 14, and you can't get out of that hole. That one came with mistakes by the Giants. This one has just been Philadelphia being incredibly efficient and earning those.
Oh, get him! He tripping. Get him! Ain't nobody open. What the fuck was that?
The running back with a gain of 19 as Jones kept it alive and threaded it down there.
Great job by everyone.
Come on, fellas.
Staying alive because there's a little bit of pressure there. Daniel Jones able to extend it. Nice job by Matt Breida coming back for that. You know you're going to take the hit. Fletcher Cox is coming in. Son Reddick.
Come on, fellas.
That's now a big play in both games in this playoff run.
Let's go! A fucking pick! Let's go! Man, let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
If the ball's coming out fast, you have an opportunity to jump routes.
Fuck, man!
Get his own coverage with your eyes on the quarterback. Pretty easy one right there for James Bradbury. Not a great route by Darius Slayton.
An absolutely disastrous start for Daniel Jones and the Giants. Not James Bradbury, who, you understood budget-wise what the Giants covered, but you know he's going to use that as he signs with the Eagles. He's had a great season, and he's talked about this being a chance at proving them wrong. So they didn't believe in me.
I got on my boy old number, but I know he going to get a pick tonight.
Boston Scott in there at running back. And Hurts trying to get around Thibodeau. Chased out of bounds behind 2.
That shows you just how athletic Kayvon Thibodeau is because he's down inside. He's able to get back out and prevent Jalen Hurts from turning the corner.
Should be the final play of this.
Yeah, let the quarter run out. Fuck it.
Dominated by Hurts and the Eagles.
Let the quarter run out.
Home field advantage is the top seed in the NFC, and they're really uptight. You think they're having any fun? Sirianni and Hurts and all these folks set the link.
Is that your pizza?
What? He's on my fantasy football team?
3 melted cheeses, 2 crunchy shells, a different way to game it. It's take 2 for NASCAR.
Impact. You can go unseen, but never unfelt. So just so you know, we see you. To the game changers,
Let's
make
go.
it all happen.
Philly, baby. Philly, baby. Philly, baby.
And we support you.
We're all here for football.
Best in the league right now.
Your team. Do not adjust your sets. Our team. Every team.
Wait till you see this. Oh my goodness.
NFL Network. We're here for football.
With 7 seconds, maybe you have time for a quick out and then a Hail Mary. They'll throw it, and this will end it. They're good. He flips it back outside. Finds an opening. There you go. He's got room. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A miracle. Unimaginable what has taken place. How did it happen?
Put in your polls. Who y'all think gonna win? I need to know who y'all think gonna win. Let me know. Let me the fuck know.
The biggest night of college basketball is Fox Primetime Bulls. It's going to be a high-flying showdown from Assembly Hall as Indiana tips off against Ohio State. 2 historic Big Ten stalwarts square off as Trace Jackson Davis looks to keep the Hoosiers in contention. Against the rugged Buckeye squad, Chris make some noise. The biggest games are on Fox Primetime Hoops next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
The Eagles on a 500-yard pace in that first quarter. 15 of their 17 plays came in the Giants' half of the field.
Yeah, just making mistakes again. And you can't do that against this team. They're too talented. You got to play a near-perfect game. They had the fourth down out near midfield that gave them a short field, and then the interception to start this drive.
Speaking of perfect, Hurts was in that first quarter. Completed all 7 of his throws. On the move here. First getting completion. Puts it like down on that Giants sideline, Christina Pink.
Well, yeah, following that last Eagles touchdown, some tense conversation on the Giants sideline. Xavier McKinney gathering the defense together, telling the guys right now it's about us. He shooed away the boom mics and the cameras. You see Wink Martindale got in there towards the end. They are certainly frustrated, talking to several members of that secondary in warm-ups. They felt like they were ready. Let's see if they respond here.
Third and 8 here.
Come on.
It's for the Giants. Usually, you always know they're going to come after it. Look like they will here, and they do with their flags down. And this is moving up front on Philadelphia.
Full start. Offense. All the linemen except for the center. The 5-yard penalty. He'll go down.
This motherfucker said all the linemen except for the center.
All spade to spade. That's it up to 3rd and 13. Everybody moves left to center, but it's actually the center's fault. I don't know how they let him get away. Right, right with the ball. Yeah. It's the all-pro Jason Kelsey. So let's see here for New York. Different look. And they rush only 4. So 7 in coverage against Hurts, who's pushed out by Williams. Jalen Hurts lets it rip. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, chased by Fabian Moreau. Thibodeau and Williams both with just a 4-man rush, and they get the stop that they needed.
That's a great sign, and you can see just the difference on that snap prior to that the false start. The Giants are going to bring pressure, bring a lot of pressure. And then on that one, as you pointed out, Joe, just 4 down line. And there's Leonard Williams being able to get through in that situation. That's what you're going to have to be able to do consistently tonight to be able to slow this Eagles offense down, is be able to drop 7 in coverage and still get effective pressure with those 4.
First punt of the game, Brett Carr. Some contact after he let it go. A fair catch taken by Richie James back at the 8-yard line. Now this is State Farm.
Thinking State Farm. Look, I'm with that personal price plan, so I'm going to run with you. I've literally never watched Patrick's practice, trust me. Superstitious.
Yeah, you don't need to get
Come on, yo.
The State Farm personal price plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
This is clean. Absolutely, Patrick. Good job.
That's not me. And call it quick to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Daniel Jones, one incompletion was an interception, which early in his career, it's like, yeah, that's Daniel Jones. But this year, he's been a completely different guy when it comes to taking care of the football. He was tied with Jalen Hurts for the fewest turnovers of any full-time quarterback.
And not just his interceptions, but his protection with the football inside the pocket has really improved as well. And it's one of the things.
Go get his ass, yo. Go get his ass.
Creating that style where you don't expose the quarterback to those hits, where you're giving up the opportunity for a turnover.
Man to man, yep.
That starts at the 9-yard line. Hand it off to Barkley. It's a pull and a keep from.
Yep, get him. He's not going nowhere.
So Jones, who was the 6th overall pick in 2019, did some good things his first few years, but when there was injuries around it, his own injuries, getting sacked more than anybody, just never really blessed him. And then we're talking about the turnovers. Turned over more than anybody in the NFL his first couple of years. Only 8 of them in the regular season. He leaves the game here after he's tackled by Blair. And so Tyrod Taylor's got to come in. Looks like he's maybe dealing with a contact issue. The veteran Taylor, now a timeout. Let's take a look.
Oh yeah, it's
my gosh, what a
contact
shot.
came out.
The contact was right on his face, man. Get the solution. And Let me get this grass off this thing. So you talk about pressure playing in the playoffs. How about trying to put in contact here on the spot? Everybody watching, everybody you can get back in there. Good work. It is a contact sport, Joe. That is. Yeah.
Come on, y'all. 2nd and 9. We up 14-0. Do not let these motherfuckers come back. Get him! 3rd and 5. 4. 3rd and 4.
Off a trade for Johnson. How did the Saints let this guy go? I have no idea, because now when you're coming into that nickel situation, he's actually down inside playing that slot position with Avonte Maddox out of the lineup, and you got a guy that can go down and cover in the slot, play the deep path. I have no idea. There's a couple of moves that Philadelphia was able to pull off. How do you get it down against someone like Will Joseph in the middle of the season?
Yeah, Brandon Johnson showing one of the best this year.
Get him.
Eagles bringing pressure outside. They go.
1st down.
First. A little bit short. Redmond has already got the interception. Big tackle here.
Oh, 4th down. 4th down, baby. They going for it.
No, I mean, I thought it was a mistake when they were out there midfield. You can't start chasing it. And James Bradbury, wow, he's doing a great job right now. He's trusting his eyes. You can see him right there playing it, reading back into Daniel Jones, and he's just jumping things.
Dean, what do you think about the spot here?
Yeah, so the key here is there's no forward progress because he bobbled the football. He's going to regain control, so at that point, he was short of the line of the game.
Oh, they're not going to go for it. Well, yo, watch that fake. Watch the fake. Watch the fake. Watch the fake. All right. He ain't fake it. He ain't fake it. Cool.
It's our first couple punts of the game. Eagles back on offense. When you come back.
Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans, everyone. Cool beans, everyone.
Wow, Apple. This picture is so
amazing, right?
Yeah. It's amazing. Jennifer Lawrence. Selena Gomez documentary. Oh, that documentary. Best comedy on TV. I could do TV. Severance is weird. I could do weird. Blackbird. I guess I could do prison. What's going on, Jason?
What up, Timmy? I just found my new Apple Series Chief of War.
Wait, you have a new Apple show?
At this point, who doesn't?
Yeah. Who doesn't at this point? Like you just said, Scorsese, DiCaprio, De Niro. Yeah, Apple. Call me.
Engineered to elevate the senses. Touch, sight, sound, and scent. It's the electric that recharges you. The all-new, all-electric EQE sedan from Mercedes-Benz.
Hey, sorry, Mr. Gang.
It's okay.
You see that? That's when I realized it's time to finally do the thing we've been talking about for years. So we're making plans for right now.
Start your plan today with a Northwestern Mutual financial advisor and spend your life living.
This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri, who leads the league in rushing touchdowns.
On Thursday night before Super Bowl 57, the NFL's brightest stars will be recognized for the best plays and moments from the season. Tune into NFL Honors Thursday, February 9th at 9 p.m. Eastern on NBC and NFL Network. Jalen Hurts' name will be spoken a time or two that night. I believe candidates for MVP and playing like it so far in this divisional game. Drive begins with a Miles Sanders run. Sanders made the first man miss and spurted through.
Let's go, baby.
First down for Sanders.
And it's not just what Jalen Hurts does in the quarterback run game, it's also what he does to the defense. I mean, what Miles Sanders now, with his stats, when Jalen Hurts is in the lineup, are so different. Great patience right there, going straight down the line. Jack Stoll does a great job, 89. You see Landon Dickerson right there, get Leonard Williams out of there. Dexter Lawrence not in the lineup right now, catching a little bit of a breather on the side.
And so back to that place, they go right.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
And back-to-back big plays as Sanders rips off 11 more.
Let's go.
Jason Kelce, he's just such a great leverage player. He's a little bit undersized, but you rely on your savvy and your leverage. Watch what he does right here to Justin Ellis. That's a big man. I mean, he just picks him up and gets him on his back.
The 5-time All-Pro. Martin Dell, the D coordinator for the Giants, says this guy should be talked about in the same breath as like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning and Patrick Mahomes. One of the greatest centers ever to play the game is an injured player. We'll take a break.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually, well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier pet food.
Invention is an act of determination to go where you couldn't before. Achieve goals that once felt out of reach. That's why Honda engineers didn't just redesign the Pilot Trail Sport. They built the most off-road capable Honda SUV ever. The all-new Pilot Trail Sport, part of the Honda line of rugged vehicles.
Who says you have to spend more on skincare to get results? I power up my skin with Olay. It works. Guaranteed. Try niacinamide for strength, retinol 24 for smoothness, and vitamin C for brightness. I like to use them all. Olay. Face anything.
Reading people is my job. My read is, they are good people caught up in a bad situation.
What did you tell your son if you're still alive?
I wanted all of this to stop. The legal system did nothing. What are they afraid we'll find?
Series premiere tomorrow on Fox. This is for the real ones, the fans that live with us. The type to get there early and love explaining why 425 is effective against an RPO. This is the USFL. Born from the OGs. Shit, guys. Driving so long you have to stop for gas. This isn't some Hollywood knockoff. This is Dragons, USDA prime time football. Just ask these guys.
You better recognize the real.
Except no substitutes.
That's a left guard Landon Dickerson who walked off under his own power. He'll be replaced by Andre Dillard, who's an experienced player himself. But in the left guard, he goes on to move again on the ground on his drive so far. On the 42-yard line with a 1st and 10. They keep it there with Sanders again. With the arms of Jalen Smith. We're talking here about the effect of having Hurts in the running game, maybe not just what he produces, but how much easier he makes it on everybody else around him. Miles Sanders this week told Pam Oliver that my job's 10 times easier when Jalen's in the game. And look at the difference with Jalen Hurts versus without in the run game.
True 11 versus 11 football. It changes your gap responsibilities. You're probably playing a step slower. And what a great job of the play calling. With Dexter Lawrence out of the lineup for 2 snaps. 2 inside runs by the Philadelphia Eagles. So smart knowing their big nose tackle was out of the lineup.
2nd and 6, another run. Sanders waiting for it to develop and shot through. Miles Sanders put together a nice first half. 9 more here.
Yeah, and it's Jason Kelsey. You know, now he's pulling. We saw what he did last time with the leverage and tipping Justin Ellis. Watch 62 this time. Andre Dillard gets the block. Look at how athletic he is right there. The adjustment to get around the outside.
Well, if it ain't broke, give it to him again. It's time to shut down after a couple. In that matchup, week 14, they ran for 253 yards. Sanders had a career game himself. He had 144 that. The Giants just had no answers on that day.
And that's why this offense is so difficult to defend, because you've got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and all these playmakers on the outside. But if you want to pack it in and get physical and run the ball, that's what this offense is capable of doing.
So we've seen him go 400 passing yards 1 week, 300 some rushing yards the next week. Second and 8 here. Another run. Sanders to the corner where he's checked out by Dexter Lawrence, and it's 3rd and 2.
They just get so much movement at the point of attack, and it's right now it's big running lanes inside for Miles Sanders.
Well-deserved rest here. 6 plays on this drive, and it's been 6 runs for Sanders. Boston Scott comes in for him.
Come on. Come on.
Really well blocked. Dallas Goedert does a great job on the outside. Devontae Smith, I just really like how the wide receivers play. Watch number 6 coming in from the left right there. He gets the safety. That allows Dallas Goedert to get outside on the guy that was in coverage on him. It's stealing. You're getting out in space. And Jalen Hurts, he can get a big positive gain without taking any contact.
Robertson a couple of blocks in this game. Picking off the corners.
Come on, let's go up 21-0 on these dickheads.
Here's a toss over the middle. It's Goddard.
First
goal for the Eagles. Goddard has 1 touchdown and almost got another there.
He's been that energy guy for the Eagles on this one, just running that little arrow route back inside. And boy, Xavier McKinney's had his hands full with Dallas Goedert down in the red zone.
David Dickerson, by the way, already back in the game at left guard. Boston Scott has been a giant killer in his career, trying to do it to him one more time.
Let's go!
Another touchdown against the Giants.
21-0.
11 touchdowns in 8 games against the Giants. A true Giant slayer.
Really nice job. Watch him start off to the right, and then he get a little bit of a jump. You got Jalen Smith standing there right in the hole unblocked, so he's got to go back to his left, and he's able to find that goal line right there.
Of course he is. So Boston Scott now has 19 career touchdowns. 11 of them have come against the New York Giants. That's the highest percentage of a player's touchdowns against one team in NFL history. Of course, all the Bengals in one. In front of us upstairs, but it sure did look like Scott got here. Here's the confirmation. And here comes the extra point from Jake Elliott.
Let's go, man. Birds is up 21-0 right now. Birds is up 21-0 right now. Let's keep going.
Right at the back of Miles Sanders. Finished off by Boston Scott. Sirianni's team flying.
We did it, Wilbur! Magnificent, brother. Why you get the armrest? Why shouldn't I? Because I was there first.
If you're on a flight, you need to share the armrest. And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
What is that? A tray table for snacking. I didn't get peanuts.
Oh well. See how much you could save by bundling with Geico.
What a perfect day to boost your FICO score with your rent.
Mine went up, I'm happy to say.
And it's thanks to Experian.
Now, Rich can boost your FICO score. Download the Experian app.
We're not usually ones that like to toot our own horn, but we're happy to let others do it. The Hyundai Ioniq 5, the first ever all-electric SUV to win Motor Trend's SUV of the Year. Hyundai, it's your journey.
When you start with better ingredients, better pizza, you also get better papatillas, better cheese sticks, better yummy this, and better tasty that. Get any two or more for just $6.99 each. That's Papa John's.
Again.
95% of Uber Eats orders are on time. A time guarantee is kind of terrifying. And if unexpected traffic makes your eats late, we'll make it right with 3 months of $0 delivery fee.
What's up, Einstein?
My network has gone kaput.
We tried to save a buck on it.
Not so smart.
Well, there is a smarter way to save.
Oh,
Switch to Verizon.
That's right. For a limited time, get Verizon Unlimited for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. Brilliant! Only on Verizon.
It's take two for NASCAR's best in a race you haven't seen to believe. The Clash of the Coliseum, February 5th, only on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Verizon, the network you deserve, the savings that last.
Rihanna returns at the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 halftime show, February 12th on Fox. 1-0. Eagles in front. They're going to run out of fuel for this pyro. Boston Scott, it's almost like they're just rubbing it in at this point. Yeah, I'm going to do Boston Scott under the touchdown against the Giants. A touchback drive to start at the 25-yard line. And tomorrow night, it's the premiere of Fox's new crime anthology series, Accused. A new case each week. A different defendant in an unpredictable story, boasting an all-star cast. Accused series premiere tomorrow after the NFL on Fox.
Well, could it started off any worse for the Giants? No. I mean, the one thing that you can't let happen.
Come on, defense. Let's go.
How this team is built. You know, you get in front with a lead, and you're in trouble against the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see how Daniel Jones, see if this offense can start digging out of this hole.
It's already going to be tough to play here. Now this crowd feeding off of this hot start too. Saquon Barkley looking for the edge.
Get him.
Blankenship has got an opportunity because of the injury to Gardner Johnson, and his undrafted rookie has been a nice surprise.
You got to go down and get Josh Sweat. We talk about wide receivers blocking. Watch Darius Slayton right there. You got to go. That's a big defensive end. Josh Sweat is the one that disrupts the whole thing. He gets in everybody's way. If Josh Feliciano's pulling out, he's supposed to be able to get around that edge and get downfield and block, and he can't get past Darius Slayton's guy.
Watts for 2nd and 14. Jones. Trying to run away from Kaiser White. Spins forward for a few.
That was good because he almost had him. That was a good play in the backfield.
Just the speed, and it's not the guys up front. I mean, they get the quarterback flushed, and then as he starts to scramble, I mean, how many times did we see Daniel Jones making plays last week once the break broke down, or it was a called quarterback run? Look at the speed and the convergence right here by that Eagles defense.
And the Eagles on the year, one of the weak spots has been continuing the scrambles. Have not been very good. Nothing for Jones to scramble with tonight.
Come on!
Pinball's back. Retreats and floats it up for grabs and incomplete. Out of bounds. This one was Reddick. It's been a couple times, and it's a 3-and-out.
When you have 70 sacks, and the majority of those are from not blitzing, it's because you've got a great secondary behind you. Daniel Jones has nowhere to go. And last week against Minnesota, that ball was coming out fast. He's trying tonight. He's trying to get it out quick, but there's just nowhere to go with it.
Another punt for Gillen. Good cover. Susie retreats inside the 30-yard line. Now the first met up in 1933. These teams and fans don't like each other very much. It's the Eagles fans that have had plenty to cheer about tonight.
The extra twinkle, that extra swagger. Feeling healthy by leaps and bounds. Making a dinner that makes their whole day. And giving your best friend the best nutrients for their best life. Science did that. There was a mother and a father who had a son. They didn't have much money, but they were happy. One day, they heard the head of their country was sending soldiers to their town. The young family decided to flee. They were scared, but Mary and Joseph were far away from the atrocities taking place in Bethlehem.
Some banks give you credit card rewards, but make you jump through hoops to use them. With Discover, you can redeem your rewards for cash in any amount, anytime.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
I've been on that dating app, but girls are actually 400 miles away.
I have dated a lot of guys in the city. Hasn't worked out for me.
Easy for you to be in a place like this.
Why are you struggling so much with this?
This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
This is for the real ones, the fans that live for this. The type to get there early and love explaining why 425 is effective against an RPO. This is the USFL. Reborn from the OGs. The hits, the licks, the dimes, drive so long you have to stop for gas. This isn't some Hollywood knockoff. This is Dragons, USDA prime time football. Just ask these guys. You better recognize the real. Except no substitutes.
Well, we've been talking about this deal, but Brian Dable even said this week. One thing that can't happen, we can't get boat race right away and out of reach just like that. This is the third game against the Eagles this year in the third huge hole.
And when you look at this on paper, and everyone will say, well, the game is never played on paper, but the talent discrepancy between the Eagles right now, year 2, Nick Sirianni, and year 1, Brian Dable for the New York Giants, it is a different kind of situation where you're going to have to be perfect, and they have been far from that to start this game.
Miles Sanders already over 50 yards in this game, sticks the nose down, and a healthy gain on first. Will that one get? It's 5 or 6. They have many weapons on this offense. And this team that has won 14 games, most wins in the NFC, most wins in franchise history. They set a franchise record for points in a season. And then 3 players go over 1,000 yards from scrimmage. The first 1,000-yard duo in franchise history. We mentioned Miles Sanders, first 1,000-yard rusher in 8 years. And numbers for those guys so far tonight. Second 5. Sanders again. A lot of room. First down. Miles Sanders to midfield with David Moreau.
Let's go, baby.
And this is the threat that Jalen Hurts puts on him, because you just get caught in the tough spot. Watch 55.
Let's go, baby.
He still can't really find the ball. And when he realizes that Miles Sanders has it,
You already know that you're taking that L, bro.
The last 11 plays for the Eagles have been runs for Sanders, so he leads. And now here's Hurts sliding down. Game of 3.
That's going to be the big thing right there. And at 21-0, you're playing smart again, but I still think that question is going to linger as the game goes on. How good does he feel? I mean, if you're going to share that, listen, I'm not 100% right now, and it does bother me, but I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do everything I can because we got to get this done. But you're going to see some plays like that where it's in the back of his mind. So he's still not, able to play where he was when this team was rolling during the regular season.
So this one hadn't mattered. Scott has a hole. It's a first down. They're guessing the Giants, however they decide they want to.
First down, baby.
It's amazing that just getting everybody on the down lineman. Watch everybody just kind of push to the right. Jalen Smith, 54, is going to come up. You got to make the tackle. You're in the whole one-on-one with Boston Scott. So you got to make that tackle. Your guys in the defensive line have eaten up all those offensive linemen. Nobody got to the second level to block you. So you got to stop Boston Scott.
129 rushing yards for the Eagles in this first half. Right at the strength of his defense, and Williams and Lawrence outside they go. That is a score. With that involved during the regular season, but he's going to catch for a game of 5 here.
And that was one of the things, we're trying to get an idea how we think the game is going to go. And that was one of the things we talked about. Hey, this Philly offense, if they're not at 100% because Jalen Hurts is not at 100%, they're going to see this Giants defense that they haven't seen during the regular season. I mean, Leonard Williams is going to be in there. Xavier McKinney's going to be there. And Dory Jackson's back. And it hasn't mattered. Philly's just been that good so far to start this game.
You kind of get the sense that they hear all that. They've heard all that stuff. But prove it to us you can still do it. That's knocked down and incomplete. Coming off of the edge with Xavier McKinney. They're hearing it about both sides. All the talk this week, it's been a while since the Eagles have been as dominant as they were for a lot of the year. On the flip side, the Giants are saying, we're a different team. And it's almost like the Eagles have said, come prove it.
We'll find out.
They're down 6 years. They've got that injured hand, a club to knock it down.
And to see if this defense can get something. I mean, Dexter Lawrence was such a force in that Minnesota game. Can this middle of this defensive line, start to play to the level they expected to play at in the game tonight?
Had used time out there. First one of the game. Used by Philadelphia. The play clock winding down. So 3rd and 6 coming up here as the Eagles have taken a lot of these questions.
Man.
I mean, we figured it's kind of
fucking
a
go,
process throughout the game to see those questions answered. Right from the first drive.
Let's fucking go, man.
We're just fine.
Everything that we looked at that potentially squeezed this game to be more competitive. Exactly what you said. They just checked the box. I really think the big one for me was the run by Jalen Hurts in the red zone. And then you started to see him get smart. But when he has to, if he has to, he will run the way he ran earlier in the season. So that to me was a really big indicator that this offense is going to get back on track right now. But I have been so impressed how they have handled Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence inside.
So let's see, they're on 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun. Good throw to Smith. Stumbles and...
First down, let's go, baby.
To get a first down. They're rumbling, stumbling, reaching to get the first down.
Yeah, but just look at all the people that are there. I mean, you get that, and you're just going to come out and get your skill players on the outside, away from all those bodies walked up on that pressure. And even Jalen Hurts kind of skates to the right a little bit more to help himself out.
Out of the 2-minute warning in this first half. Philadelphia trying to add on to this 21-0 lead in the divisional round for the Giants.
Now that you've moved back home,
I have a resume here.
your mom has made it her job to find you a job. Any job.
I'm going to give you his resume.
You need something more related to your skills and interests.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do.
When your resume is on Indeed, you get matched with relevant jobs that fit your requirements.
Where do you get your persistence from?
So everyone else could go back to minding their own business.
New Balance. We got now.
Eat like a king who's on a budget. 3 tasty options, fries, drink, and nuggets, all for $5. Wait, that can't be right. Just confirm that that's the real price. Have it your way.
About to get down, living it up. Never touch ground, never enough. Get down, living it up. Never touch ground, never enough. Got me feeling good. Got me feeling good. Everything's
I just stare at these payroll forms. My business payroll taxes will calculate themselves, right? Nope. Into a quick.
for the offensive.
Oh shit! I had the mic. Oh man. I had the mic muted.
The entire game?
No.
With the screen, instead tosses it away. It was all over him. All over Saquon Barkley as Josh Sweat came unevaded to the passer.
Sometimes you see a protection and you're wondering what the rules are because I really don't like the way it's set up if we're not blocking 94. You should have somebody on 94. I know you're moving to the right, but he's awful athletic.
They're gonna sack his ass another two times after during this game.
Spent is the guy in the first half. Almost got to that.
Let's go, man. Giants ain't doing the goddamn thing, man.
17 seconds, one time out for Nick Sirianni's team, which has absolutely dominated this game. 260 yards for the
God
Eagles.
damn. They only got 64 yards.
The only way to beat the Eagles when they were full strength during the regular season was to possess the ball for a crazy amount of time. Washington had it for more than 40 minutes. Saints did it against the diminished team. The Eagles had the ball much of this first half. For a lot of the half in Giants territory.
Let's go, baby.
All the questions answered. After 30 minutes in Philadelphia. The first half stats are brought to you by Tubi. Taking a look at these two quarterbacks. Daniel Jones came in hot. Couldn't get going though against that vaunted Eagles defense.
All of a sudden, D Nice called. Yeah. You said what? No. I called you. Oh, I ain't get the call. Nah, when you call me?
Football.
Best in the league right now.
Your team. Do not adjust your sets. Our team. Every team.
Wait till you see this.
When you call? Oh yeah, I ain't get the call from you. Where you at? Alright, well just hit me, huh? Oh yeah, we busting their ass, you know. I'm sitting here live watching the game. Yup. You live too, nigga. You they hear you the phone against the mic. Yeah, because I was talking shit. I said, let me call this nigga D-Night, see where he at. Oh, the nigga ain't answer, huh? Yeah. All of a sudden and shit. Oh, you coming through or what? You staying where you at? Sixers play at 10. I'm tuning into that game too. Shit. We play a West Coast team. I forgot who the fuck we play. Hold on 1 second. Let me see let me find out real quick because I damn sure forgot. Oh, we play the Kings. We play Sacramento tonight. At 10. Yeah. The Celtics beat the Raptors today. What you say? Oh yeah. You know, we taking both of these joints on. We ain't worried about that. All right, just hit me when you on your way. All right, say that. All right.
Are you still gonna go to the store, baby? What?
showing that the shoulder was fine. Then he throws to Goddard, takes it to the 1 yard line, sets up another touchdown. 2 touchdown passes and 1 touchdown run. This offense looks like it did before he was hurt.
And you showed that play by Goddard. Gronk, he's been a big part of this team in the first half.
Yes, let's talk about Dallas Goddard. What a first half he is having. Let's check out his first touchdown. He reaches out to the flat right there. Makes it an easy target for J.R. And then not just one guy, not just 2 guys, takes 3 guys to bring him down. God, do I love that. And then one-on-one right there.
That one-hand catch was nasty.
The end zone with his physicality. And he's not just great in the pass game, he's also great in the run game. Pancaking the DB right there. He has breakfast tomorrow. It is served. He deserves it.
That's doing it, Gronk. Yeah, we talked about the matchup of Philadelphia's defensive front versus this offensive line being a mismatch, and it materialized in the first half. Here, 4th and 8, Reddick loops around 2 defenders, sack again. Now 1st and 10, C.J. Gardner-Johnson comes on the blitz. They're playing zone. Bradbury jumps the route. It's an interception. It's a mismatch when you get down 1/3 and long, 2nd and long, and now you're down by a big score. It's tee-off time.
Yeah, they've run twice as many plays as the Giants in the first half, have 4 times as many yards in the first half, and there's still another half to go. We'll talk more about the second half and the other playoff teams. Stick around. The Verizon Halftime is brought to you by Verizon, the network you deserve, the savings that last.
We will get your baby back.
Alert, Mondays on Fox.
You don't sit back on your laurels now. It's going to get tough.
Fox Wednesday.
Do I still have it? Do I still have that fire?
These celebrities have made it this far.
Mechanics? Yeah, we all day.
But these recruits
My biggest issue isn't actually that the only thing is you everybody.
Let her speak.
getting to the flag.
Dude, you go.
He's on the edge.
You got one more shot.
Let's see how much he is left.
Without the Special Forces World's Toughest Test, all through Wednesday on Fox.
My family is in the fucking group chat. These motherfuckers is texting every play. Everything that happens.
You should be thankful the cameras weren't on the entire commercial break. Another half to go there in Philadelphia. 1 playoff game already in the books from this Saturday against the Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Patrick Mahomes looking to go to the AFC title game for the 5th straight season. Some bad news, though, in the first quarter. He goes down with a bad ankle injury. They wanted to take him out of the game for the rest of the half. He was frustrated, but they did put him back in the second half. And he threw one of his 2 touchdown passes to Valdez-Scantling, and the Chiefs win 27-20. They left into the AFC title game where they'll face either Cincinnati or Buffalo. Jimmy?
Don't worry about Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes got x-rays. X-rays were negative. He left the stadium. He didn't even have a walking boot on. And that is a good sign. It's his right ankle. It's his push-off. But this guy's so used to doing this, that he doesn't have to necessarily have a great right ankle. He'll be ready to go next week.
All right, that's one of the 2 games that happened today. Tomorrow, 2 more playoff games come your way. And on Fox, we've got the big NFC matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Michael, that should be a good one.
Yeah, that should be a great game, Kurt. I think it'll be all about defense. How do you protect your quarterback? Brock Purdy being a young guy, inexperienced in the playoffs. How do they protect him from Michael Parsons? Then on the other side, you got Bosa, you got Armstead. So it's going to be an interesting battle up front. And I think it played out a lot like this game that we're watching right now. It's about physicality. Which team is going to be more physical and dominate in the front line? That'll be the team that'll win the game.
The positive thing for the Cowboys, Dak got back on track. He didn't have the turnovers. Offense was rolling. They looked like they did early in the season. So should be a great ball game.
And speaking of Dak Prescott, he sat down with Aaron Andrews. We'll have that for you on the pregame show tomorrow. Our coverage begins at 6 o'clock Eastern time. Club, another half to go from Philadelphia. It's 28-0. Eagles on top. If we see anything this NFL season, it's no lead is safe. There's another half coming your way from the city of brotherly love right after this.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna comment on that. I'm gonna comment on that here in a second. I'm gonna comment on what I just read here in a second.
It's Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. As the baddest superstars on the planet are unleashed in prime time. All new Friday Night SmackDown at 8 o'clock. We're all here for football.
Best in the league right now.
Your team. Do not adjust your sets.
Let me
Our
talk about
team.
what happened yesterday though. Let me talk about yesterday with Shannon Sharp and the whole Grizzlies situation. The media is only showing what happened. They're not showing at the end. They're not showing after the altercation and after all that bullshit that went down. They're not showing that T Grizzly and Shannon Sharp is actually shaking hands and smiling. They not showing that. Of course, they gonna show you they gonna only show you the negative shit because the world only want to see negative shit. Drama sells. Drama really sells and it's sad, but they not gonna show you that. Now, I want to explain when it's a bunch of men around and we're talking about certain situations, we're going to get aggressive. We're going to get fucking aggressive when we talk. That's what we do. We're fucking men. At the end of the day, it's all love, which is why at the end of the day, T Morant and Shannon Sharp was shaking hands and hugging at the end of the day because it's all love. But they not going to show you that. They only going to show you the negative shit. And I think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up how the media get views and all of that extra bullshit. But it is what it is. They not going to show you all that part. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk more about that on Monday. I'm going to really, really get into details and everything on Monday. But yeah, that shit was out of order. That's really all I had to say until Monday. Monday, I'm gonna really get into details and shit.
The biggest game on Fox Primetime News.
Now back to my game. And I think they got I think we got the ball first too, so I think they get the ball back after halftime.
You can tell me the truth. Don't you want it to stop? Accused series premiere tomorrow on Fox.
The NFL is sponsored by Intuit TurboTax. Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who'll do them for you, so you can watch more football.
Yeah, they couldn't do nothing the first half. They couldn't do shit.
Today's game flow brought to you by Progressive. It was all Eagles through the half, 28-0 Philadelphia.
You heard him, 28-0 Philadelphia.
Well, the Eagles launched a high school girls flag football league with 16 schools in the championship game. Lansdale Catholic defeated South Philadelphia to become the first Pennsylvania state champion. Eagles are going to expand the program to 36 teams throughout Pennsylvania. To find a flag league near you, visit playfootball.com.
When I have kids, I'm putting them in all that shit.
Well, pick a category, slice it any way you want it. It's all Eagles, and we've looked at it from the Eagles' perspective. When you look at it,
my kids gonna be in all types of fucking whatever sport they want to do.
Have been so good lately, 3 catches combined. Nothing's gone right.
Nothing. We came on air talking about how good Daniel Jones has been the second half of the season, especially last weekend with getting the ball out on time, getting it out quickly, and if not to a receiver, pulling it down and running and getting some positive yards. This Eagles defense is just taking all of that away. Nobody's getting open. He has nowhere to throw it. They're so good and there's so much speed in that front that he's not able to extend plays and get.
That's because we not having that shit.
The big thing against
ain't nobody having that shit.
Your big players.
You're not coming in Philly passing the ball like you fucking. Nah, we're not doing that, bro. You're not Dan Marino, so we're not treating you. We're not doing that, bro.
The Philadelphia defense, for really kind of taking this game over, they've got to find a way to block Hassan Reddick here in the second half.
So largest halftime lead, 181 head-to-head meetings between these franchises back to the 1930s. Giants are good to begin the second half as Gary Blackwell. He turns it across the 25-yard line. Down to the field, here's Christina Page.
Hey guys, well the first thing Brian Gable said to me when he came out of the locker room at the half, he said, well that was not an ideal half. He said, we letting them go 4 of 4 in the red zone. They're 6 of 7 on third down. He said, they are controlling this game with our running game. We simply just don't have enough plays. He said, we need to tackle better. We need to play better at the line of scrimmage. That this is a cumulative effort.
Down 4.
They not coming back from 28-0 on the verge. Not on us.
6 of 10. Yeah, but hardly get loose for anything on the ground either. Here's Barkley. Blankenship got there right away. How about on the other sideline? I would imagine a little better mood from the Eagles, Pam.
Yeah, Joe, but they were all business as they went inside the locker room. I was standing outside and I heard the voice of safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson just said, and don't let that goose egg fool you. We've got a whole lot of work to do. Nick Sirianni agrees with that. He said, treat it like it's 0-0. We cannot take our foot off the gas. Loves the play of Jalen Hurts. He said he's playing with heart and desire. He expects that to continue in the second half.
Yeah, like Darryl touchdown. You don't have to look too
Daniel Jones is 6 for 10 with 57 yards in a pick. A big play? He tried it.
But Jones was off the mark.
Yeah,
he tried it.
To throw. He had his receiver behind him, and he didn't take advantage of the opportunity. And you heard what Brian Dable told Christina. It's got to be a cumulative effort. So that means, offense, when you've got an opportunity for a splash play, you've got to convert it. You got to throw it better. Everything was
if he would have threw that properly, that was a touchdown.
You had those two things in sync.
Or at least a big play.
This guy running free. Zozo, who's been on target at a higher rate than any quarterback in the league this year, wasn't.
Get him!
His pressure is not this time either. Over Richie G.
4th and 6, baby. What y'all gonna do?
Another 3 and out.
Yeah, put that thing right back, man.
Right now, he's struggled in the first half against Hassan Reddick, and now you're bringing a little bit of pressure that way too. So, really starting to stress the young guy out there on the right side.
Yeah.
Jamie Gillen, his 4th punt. This was a short one. That's for Covey. And the first Philly drive of the second half will start at the 32. The other side of this break.
Hey, sweetie, I'm not seeing the life jackets.
Well, you said you packed them.
No, you packed them.
No, you packed them. You said
Yeah.
I won't forget
We up.
to pack
I
the
will
life
pack
jackets.
the life jacket. I'm sorry, I have to challenge that.
Well, you do have one left, so.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, protecting your home and auto with Progressive.
You know, my favorite part was when you said, obviously, I won't forget to bring the life jackets.
Every dream deserves a chance. By bringing our financial products into the classroom, Intuit has helped over 1 million students chase their dreams.
Who says you have to spend more on skincare to get results? I power up my skin with Olay. It works. Guaranteed. Try niacinamide for strength, retinol 24 for smoothness, and vitamin C for brightness. I like to use them all. Olay. Face anything.
There's always a fresh deal on the Subway app. Like this one.
These commercials be whack as shit.
That deal's so good, we don't even need
These
a
commercials
app.
on
I'm
here
trying
be
to tell
whack
you
as
about
shit.
it.
Wait, what?
Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
I don't know why they always wait till the Super Bowl to play all the good commercials.
AFC Sierra with
Sixers
his
game about to
driving
start.
offers the most
I'm gonna keep
advanced
y'all posted on
luxurious
that
pickup
game
in
too.
its class. Yeah, it rocks.
I remember when I got my first glimpse of the mountains, I had to take a breath. I was determined to be out there.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of all rights. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Today's game is sponsored by GMC. We are professional grade.
The Birds have beat the Giants at home 9 straight times. Maroon!
Yeah, the last time the Giants won a game here in Philadelphia, 2013. And it didn't go without a touchdown that day. 15-7 with 5 field goals. No touchdowns today, but no defense either. That's Sirianni. And the Eagles are 28-0 lead. Let's drive the second half. We'll start at the 32. Miles Sanders had a big first half. His first game of the season. He goes for a few. Anytime there's been any kind of window, he's found it.
There's not a lot there. I mean, the great thing about the Philadelphia offensive line is they're staying on their feet. They're not getting on the ground, and they just continue to push. And Miles Sanders will get in there behind him and just he gets those ugly yards like he did right there. Gets you to the 2nd and 7. You know, it's 3 positive yards when there was really nothing there.
One season spent for Sanders, and what a time for it. Headed to the free agency this offseason. Take it again off the right side this time.
Ooh, that was a bad play. That was a bad play. That was a bad play. Come on, fellas. It's all right. That was a bad play, though.
Rookie record for scrimmage yards in 2019, but then a lot of injuries over the next couple of seasons. Still fairly productive. Stunted by those injuries, though. They said, though, he came back this year a different guy. He's as strong and as healthy as he's been. And mentally, with that free agency movement, he's looked like he's on a mission.
Yeah, how about that? Your quarterback and your featured running back both come back to Philadelphia and have shown the entire staff and the teammates that they had a phenomenal offseason. Just elevated their opportunities coming into the year.
They're down long. Pressure coming out of the secondary.
Ah, baby, first down. What?
Devontae Smith really drops it.
Oh, he dropped it.
That's a shame because this is
that was a first down. That was a pretty fucking pass.
And
he dropped it.
Working on the feet, but didn't get it secured.
Shit.
More passes this year than any Eagle.
Come on, Devontae.
Bring that one in. The Eagles have to play. One the second time today. Giants came after it. Almost got there. The curve gets it away. Richard James gets it off the bounce and immediately gets hit.
It is ass.
Isaac McPherson.
Yup.
Giants back in offense. Long way to climb.
Let's go, baby.
What's up, Einstein?
My network has gone kaput.
You tried to save a buck on it.
I got what I paid for. Not so smart.
Nah, you're still a genius. But there is a smarter way to save. Oh. Switch to Verizon. For a limited time, get Welcome Unlimited for just $25 a line.
$25?
And it's guaranteed for 3 years.
Brilliant!
Well, you can know.
I'm switching.
I think the bike's probably faster.
Now is the best time to switch to Verizon for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
Dude, what are you doing? I'm protecting my car. That's too much
This
work.
motherfucker
WeatherTech is so much easier. Laser metric floor liners up here, seat protector and cargo liner back there. Nice. Out here, side window deflectors and mud flaps and the bump step to keep the bumper dent free. Cool. It's the best protection for your vehicle, new or pre-owned. Great. But where do I order? WeatherTech.com.
I forgot already. Sasha, all engines must complete the Dunkin' run.
Okay. Meredith. Iced coffee, milk, no sugar, glazed donut. And? Extra napkin, cheese, a Libra. Good. Charlie, Boston cream and a hot coffee.
Okay. Ted.
There is no Ted.
Exactly. You got this.
Time for a Dunkin' Run. Add a $1 donut to any medium or larger coffee.
America runs on Dunkin'.
Now this is an upgrade. And away we go. Hey, what's up? Used to this. The best way to see the world is to experience it. With travel upgrades and private events from Chase Sapphire Reserve. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Shit, I gotta do some more paper. Forgot I was going to
Star premieres this Tuesday on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Chase Sapphire.
Welcome back to the Divisional Playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax. In Philadelphia, home field advantage for these Eagles. They can full advantage of it. The city gets so into its sports teams. What a year it's been. Then the Phillies doing what they did, and the Eagles from the 12-yard line. Giants stop that offense. The 4 consecutive 3 outs. Saquon Barkley on the gun on first down here. Stop by Hassan Reddick.
But Matt Breida in the backfield with Saquon Barkley, and maybe that's something that can get this jump started a little bit. Very dynamic, has the ability to break away for the long runs. So trying something new here in the second half. Nothing really worked well for you in the first half.
Barkley again. Saquon Barkley hit from behind. Once again, it was Hassan Reddick. Be hard pressed to find a better free agent signing this season than Hassan Reddick. 3-year contract that he signed with the Eagles.
What get me is these motherfuckers was talking all week. Oh, we a different team from the last time we saw the Eagles saw us, this, that, and the third. Y'all ain't showed us shit yet.
The narrative. You know, there was people that considered him maybe a potential draft bust because he came out in the first round, and when he went out to Arizona, they played him at inside linebacker. He never played inside linebacker before.
On the ground again, and a big Barkley, who gallops into the secondary.
That was they just got a big ass run. They just got a major run.
Yeah, TJ Edwards kind of guessing right here, comes in this way, and we've got a gap that's vacated. Look at that opening right there, and then a bad angle by Marcus Epps coming down. He's the one guy that has an opportunity to get a tackle on Saquon Barkley, but just took a poor angle.
Yeah, it was cool though.
Great play running Eagles territory. It's Breida.
Get him.
Trying to get back. Getting 8.
And it's just one play at a time, one series at a time. You can't start chasing the 28. You've got to do it play by play, series by series, fight to get back in here, because it's exactly what Coach Dable said. It has to be all 3 phases working together, and you're going to have to steal some possessions here in the second half to afford you the time to get back into it.
A good comeback team this year. Nothing quite like this, though. Richie James quickly has it. And it gets flexed down by Bradbury. But he's got it out for a first down. It's a Giants team that got 5 straight losing seasons. They were 4-13 last year. Joe Judge let it go. Brian Daboll's brought it really just to restore some respect to this team. Not only does he do that, he gets into the playoffs for the first time in 6 years, and then proceeds to win a playoff game for the first time in 11 years. And so at this point, this looks like a massive flop in this game. This overall this year, a clear success.
Unbelievable what he was able to accomplish in year 1, and he did it the right way. It started from the foundation with the culture, the type of guys he brought in to help out. You didn't go on a big spending spree. You couldn't go on a big spending spree.
He's a guy that everybody around the Giants talks about having shifted the culture. It's a guy who's won a lot wherever he's gone. 5-time Super Bowl champion as an assistant with the Patriots all those years. Then he goes for 1 year in college with Jalen Hurts, by the way, at Alabama, as the O-coordinator for the Tide, won a championship there. Helped Josh Allen blossom into what he's become. 1 division titles there. He won that playoff game last week against Minnesota. This is some of the guys that he's worked with throughout his career. They're hoping that Daniel Jones can benefit like a lot of these other guys have.
And let's just take Josh Allen, for instance. This season, Josh Allen led the league in turnovers and interceptions. The first year that Brian Daboll was gone. What has Daniel Jones done? Dramatically improved his turnovers and his interceptions. So just the daily reminders of what's important. And that is number one in the NFL. The turnover margin is still the clearest indicator of who has the possibility to win the game.
And so Jones going to be the guy moving forward. It's a whole other conversation.
Get his ass, man.
Oh, I suppose a lot of people think that he's moved himself a lot. 38 points against San Diego, 31 points, and played really well against Minnesota. There's still a faction of people, though, that think there's enough there over 3+ years in the NFL that gets you lost.
Well, it goes back to, you know, what John Mara said. And
Let me check
we
this
have
60
just
game.
messed it up for this young man in as many ways as we possibly can. So when you go back and look at those 3 years, is that fair? I think you start to see the potential with them here this season. But I
Game just started. Sacramento up on the Sixers 2-0.
Close to a first down step by TJ Edwards. So you might notice all 3 timeouts for the Giants still there. It looked like they called a timeout, but it was given back to them.
Yeah, they moved the ball and it got late in the play clock, so they decided to give the Giants a timeout back because it was an administrative delay by the officials.
Graphics Park Department, flag it safe. All right? They're down along here.
I'm going to keep y'all posted on the Sixers game, too. Come on, man. 3rd and 1, baby. Get him! Shit, he got there.
I think that a lot of Giants fans, given what they've seen the last couple of weeks, for good reason, we'd like to see another year together, another year for him and Brian Daboll.
Absolutely. Can you take that next step? And here's something, you know, just down the stretch late in the year, I really liked the ball handling, the play action.
I think they're going to keep him another year. I think the Giants are going to keep Daniel Jones another year. I think they're going to keep him.
We built the trust. You know, we start to understand the details.
Oh, they finally in the red zone.
To do some different things.
The Giants is in the red zone.
First down at 10. Jones and the Giants looking for the end zone. He cuts it against the groove here. There, Richie James is leading the show when it comes to these receivers. To this 5th catch of the day, and it's first down and goal.
Come on, man. What are we doing different? What are y'all doing different, man?
He's part of this unlikely cast of characters at receiver. You got James in the second.
They switched something up, but we didn't. Come on. We doing the same shit, but they switched something up. We can't add it.
Finally giving him a respectable wide receiver group over the last snap. Jones motions out. Barkley's going to take the direct snap. Hands it off to Matt Breida, and he
touchdown.
Touchdown, New York. We talked about them digging a little deeper into the playbook, using both running backs. That certainly qualifies as digging. Barkley hands it off to Breida.
Yeah, and again, some of that creativity right there. Just get your defense to think a little bit on the fly. Don't give them a lot of time to process and adjust, but there's Daniel Jones. He's going to motion out. You're going to go Wildcat, and now you're just going to do the little zone read right there. Great job by Saquon Barkley getting the handoff there because he wasn't going anywhere with that football.
You don't figure Barkley and Breida have worked out. It's 28-7. It's the Giants. Get the board here. They're going to keep the third, trying to keep their hopes alive in a massive comeback. It's Matt Breida. Across the goal line.
Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who will do them for you. So you can do not taxes. Into a TurboTax 100% expert guarantee.
8-0 in the 8-4 in the 6.
That sizzle, that's the soundtrack of Chipotle.
The soundtrack of Chipotle?
Oh yeah. You come in, you're gonna be hearing that sizzle. That's how you know we always have fresh food.
fresh is what it stands for.
That's
Exactly.
We win tonight. We'll be in. Well, we already in second. I ain't know that. I didn't know the Sixers was in second place. I thought they was. Oh no, we was tied for second. That's what it was.
I draw players' faces when they're asleep. Coach, you don't need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan just helps you create an affordable price. It happened again. Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Lakers 21 and 25. That is the record right now. That is horrible for LeBron.
Zero. Never tasted so good. Try it now.
No other option. It's only when
There's a whole team old as shit. That's the first fucking thing.
It's one of them nights, baby.
Bills and the Bengals. That's gonna be a good one tomorrow.
Why not take Terry's? Fox Super 6 is giving you a free chance to win Terry's Getaway Vacation plus his money. Simply get the free Super 6 app on your phone. Enter your 6 predictions for tomorrow's game for a chance at $50,000 and even opt into the Vacation Getaway Sweepstakes. Breda's touchdown as the Giants scoreboard at 28-7. You need a whole lot more of that. 6:15 to go in this third quarter. Lenny moves on to the NFC Championship game. It's a touchdown. The Eagles to begin at the 25-yard line. We've talked plenty about Jalen Hurts tonight. Massive improvements. You look at his first 2 seasons. Only last year they cut him loose on the ground. That allowed him to get into the playoffs. But this year, the way he's grown as a passer, really impressive.
And the biggest thing you always talk about is the ability to win from the pocket. And that's where the strides happen in the offseason. And Coach Sirianni told him when he first came back in and he started to see him complimented him on that work. If you continue to work that hard, you could put yourself into the MVP conversation. And that's exactly what he was able to do. But a huge amount of credit to him for doing it on his own, away from the facility in the offseason, and then coming back to hit the ground running.
Deep ball here, Dallas Goedert.
Let's go! Dallas Goedert been showing his ass tonight.
It's 23 yards this time.
Yeah, he's just really having a night tonight. And watch, he's going to go down inside. And when he breaks back outside, there's nobody there. Xavier McKinney is going to be late coming over the top. So finding some really big soft spots in that coverage down the field.
To lose Jalen Hurts, he lost 9 of his first 13 starts. He was not that long ago, like a year plus ago, where we all figured we'd figured him out and knew that he wasn't going to be the guy, right? Philly was talking about who's the next quarterback going to be. Here comes Boston Scott. Room around for Scott. He gets nothing. But Jalen Hurts might be the best evidence in the NFL right now that you gotta see. You can't figure out right away if a guy's got it or not.
You probably learn a lot of lessons through your college experience. That was tough going from Alabama to Oklahoma. So, some hard lessons learned there and just being patient. But the biggest thing, you can control one thing, and that's your effort and your preparation and what you can do to get ready for that next season. And just rave reviews about how he attacked it leading into 2022.
Scott again. He's got a first down.
Need my fucking
Son of a high school coach, played for his dad. He said that's why I was leading. Watching that within football. So right, from when he got here to Philadelphia, even before he ever played the snap, he was standing out to people around the building because of qualities of life.
Yeah, I mean, it's things that have been ingrained in him since he was young. And mentally tough. That's the one thing you hear everybody talk about. I mean, just that natural leadership quality that you don't have to get people to follow you. You just be you, and and the way you carry yourself, they'll fall in line, and he's got that.
Walks it on beautifully. Confident without being arrogant. Quiet confidence. Finds the pocket. Ball is straight. On the ground.
We want it. We want it. It's ours. It's ours. It's ours. He fell on it. He fell on it. Kiss my ass. He fell on it. It's ours.
Giants finally get home, bringing some pressure.
Xavier McKinney coming off the edge. Goes right by Big Stoll and gets the fumble, causes the fumble, and that's what you have to have, right? You've got to have all three phases. Are you going to get something on special teams? Can defense create an opportunity for us to get a possession back with an interception, with a forced fumble? And there's an opportunity right there that they just couldn't finish out.
And for most of the season, we'd say, well, no shot. Eagles don't turn the ball over. That was one of the things down the stretch that deserted them. They turned it over a bunch over the back half of the year. Second long, quick throw for Smith. He goes down to catch it. And you don't want him to get it. McKinney. Shot out of McKinney coming out.
Come on, yo. What the fuck?
They're just catching him on this play. They've got the right play dialed up. You got a little stun inside by all the down linemen for the Giants to be able to get.
Don't let these motherfuckers come back, y'all. Come on.
Solution on that screen to the outside. You had Kayvon Thibodeau down over the nose last time, using his speed now going down inside.
Be a fun player to watch develop as his career goes on. 5th overall pick. It's been fun to watch him develop here this first year. On 3rd and 17, they rush 4 to Crosser Smith. Darnay Holmes. That's Julian Love. Get him out of bounds. And it's 4th down. Right in the territory where you wouldn't be surprised to see the offense stay out there.
Fuck. Jake Elliott was booming him in pregame. You know, he was right around 55, 58, you know, from that distance pregame.
How about option C? Brett Kerr.
See. That's unusual. This group.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have been A or B. Either the offense stays on or we're going for 3.
Uh-oh. Everybody moving around here. Blankenship's ready to take the snap. Now Zach Pascal motions out. Perhaps they're just trying to get movement up front. And give a championship game and potential Super Bowl opponent something else to look at.
Extra footwork in special teams.
Well, spend them another 5 minutes. Cost them another 5 minutes. Opponents upcoming. They can hang on to this one. We're crossing 5 yards. Shit when the whole way down before they ran out. They're going to get in and now currently so well actually play.
You think Reed Blankenship was excited to do the quarterback sneak against Lawrence?
Yeah, against Lawrence now. Right? He's excited for the rest of it, like watching it. Giants come after it. Curry sends it away. And one good point for a guy who has struggled since coming over to the Eagles in December. So the Giants have a bit of life. Touchdown in their last
Come on, man. What the fuck?
What?
Bang. The school play was really coming together. Until disaster struck. Tensions were high. Luckily, replacement costumes were shipped with FedEx, which means Mr. Harvey could picture the perfect night. FedEx can help you be ready for what's next.
Mary told me that you gave up the job so you could start a podcast.
Life is short and you gotta follow your dream.
How are you going to support my daughter by following a dream?
I am gonna give it everything I have.
Give it everything I've got.
What's the difference between you? Wow, that's a good impression.
All for one and one for all.
Why would I think? What's the difference between me and you? I am stressed out, man.
Rated R.
Amazing. Jerry, you guys see this?
Saying it. Trust me, after 15 walks, gets a little old.
Stop waiting. Start investing. E-Trade from Morgan Stanley.
Oral treatment for COVID-19. Could it be right for you?
If you have a high risk factor, like being over 50, heart disease, diabetes, asthma, or smoking, and you test positive, don't wait. Ask your provider about oral treatment right away.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
Dak leads the Cowboys.
Touchdown!
Against Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers. The NFC Divisional Playoffs. Tomorrow at 6 Eastern on Fox. The critics agree. The clash will begin. Get ready for the sequel. Let's take two from NASCAR. Race you have to see to the win. The Clash of the Coliseum, February 5th on Fox.
Rihanna returns at the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 halftime show, February 12th on Fox. Here in the divisional rounds, 28-7 Philadelphia. Number 1 seed trying to end the number 6 seed Giants run. On the 7-yard line, Saquon Barkley takes the fake. It's Jones giving around Brandon Graham and pushed down by the corner Darius Slay. And the Giants winning on the last drive moves to 68 total yards for the game. They got 88 in the last drive and found the end zone.
And an opportunity in that last defensive series with the ball on the ground to get a really good start with that drive out near midfield. So they got to go a little bit longer, but it's just it's getting that confidence. But you touched on it in that first half. I mean, you just can't start out the way that they did, and you can't play from behind against the team as talented as Philadelphia.
2nd and 5, Jones. First short, Slay stops Slayton. We were hoping we were getting
They were able to win.
Slay. Sweet. Darius Slay, who is in his 3rd year in Philadelphia, he's a Pro Bowler for the 5th time. There's been a bunch of that throughout his career. But the other thing for Darius Slay this year is he's a captain for the first time. Not many guys doing something this year for the Eagles that sets this year apart from all the others. Under seconds of the quarter, Jones to sneak it for
You
first
got
shot.
it. First down, 1. Go ahead.
That will be the last play of this 3rd quarter. 28-7, the Eagles cruising from the start. Giants and Brian Dable trying to make some noise as we go to the 4th.
When it comes to protecting the world's cuddliest creatures, like children love nothing. You need animal control.
We just got a 911 on a bear in a hot tub.
He was so relaxed. Did he turn the jets on? Animal Control premieres February 16th on Fox.
Open up or I'm gonna break the door down.
She's hiding something.
Monday, it's a case with
What time is it?
Every Wednesday night.
Who's got the best
Catch it all new NFL Slime Time, Wednesdays at 7 on Nickelodeon and streaming next day on Paramount Plus.
With NFL Plus, catch every playoff game and Super Bowl 57 live on mobile. See the next generation of stars at the NFL Combine and Draft. Here comes the pick. Now $12.99 for the rest of the season. NFL Plus. Sign up today.
We're all here for football.
Best in the league right now.
Your team. Do not adjust your sets. Our team. Every team.
Wait till you see this. Oh my goodness.
NFL Network. We're here for football. The NFL's best assembled in Las Vegas.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's the AFC versus the NFC in flag football. Coached by Peyton and Eli Manning.
Oh, that's so nice.
The Pro Bowl Games, presented by Verizon, February 5th. Tickets on sale now.
With 7 seconds, maybe you have time for a quick out and then a Hail Mary. They'll throw it, and this will end it. They're willing. He flips it back outside. Finds an opening. There you go. He's not running. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A miracle. Unimaginable what has taken place. How did it happen?
We're playing tonight, baby.
Incredible divisional playoff game. Lost it. It's a touchdown. All
Friday Night SmackDown at 8 Eastern on Fox.
Well, the tailgating loophole was exposed by these smart fans today. There was a cross game going on in the adjacent arena, and so parking lots open for that at 8 a.m. We weren't supposed to be able to tailgate for this game until 4 p.m. Well, they just bought tickets to the lacrosse game and got the party started early. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get ready for the divisional game out there. Fourth quarter begins with Daniel Jones checking it down to Saquon Barkley. Johnson. And got extra from there. That's the Browns that eventually get it after 19 yards.
That was one of the plays that was kind of a staple in that Minnesota game last week. You know, they run a little bit of that mesh underneath, and some guys collide, and now you got Saquon Barkley outside, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson's a tough guy. That shows you the power of Saquon Barkley.
Outside Richie James for the best game of the receivers. He's close to a first down here.
Come on, man. They are not supposed to be moving the ball like this.
It really has been amazing to kind of watch that growth and that development and the change in that wide receiver group here for the Giants, and finally getting some of that stabilized late in the year and being able to build that chemistry and trust between quarterback and receiver group.
Throw it on second and short. Jones looking back across the field. Wait for somebody to come open, never does, and he's pushed out by Fletcher Cox. We were talking about that wide receiver, but they're getting nothing from him over the first part of the season. First 9 weeks, 875 yards, only 3 touchdowns. And a completely different cast of characters. And Isaiah Hodgins comes in, corresponding with it. He arrives. They doubled the yardage since that point. Hodgins been the biggest reason why. Although today, just 1 catch, 3 yards. Third down and 6. Jones wants Slayton. It's off the mark and incomplete. Figure the point here where you got to go for it. There have been others for those receivers today. James, 6 catches. Nobody else with more than 1. How about this? Giants actually punt here. After this point, there are only so many possessions left in this game.
We came into the second half wondering if there were going to be enough possessions in the half for them to get it just the way that Philadelphia can control the football. So I agree. If you're going to go for it, fourth down in the first half when they were out this way, took the sack and gave up possession near midfield. I don't know why he wouldn't do it now.
Son Reddick, who has been all over on defense, almost got there on punt block. The Giants standing here feeling so good about themselves, thinking they can keep this run going. The projection tonight. Phillies throwing water all over the player they brought in. 28-7.
Ever watch an unbelievable catch and think, that's impossible? AWS analyzes millions of data points with machine learning, AI, every ball, every player.
That's what we need to do. We need to put some
So when that catch gets open, we're there to tell you, it's not impossible. It's just a question. If AWS can do that for the NFL's data, imagine what it could do for your business.
We on a mission.
like a king who's on a budget. 3 tasty options, fries, drink, and nuggets, all for $5. Wait, that can't be right. Just confirm that that's the real price. Having your way.
Are these 8 remaining celebrities beginning to crack?
He's on the edge. Let's see how much he's left.
Special Forces World's Toughest Test, all new Wednesday on Fox.
Let's take 2 for NASCAR vets and a race you have to see to believe. The Clash of the Coliseum, February 5th, only on Fox. Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Burger King.
The divisional playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax continue tomorrow. Jack and the Cowboys renew a classic rivalry against the 49ers at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. What do you think, Bruce?
Put me on the spot. Well, we've had an opportunity to see San Francisco. It was funny last week. We kind of talked about them maybe taking over from Philadelphia as the top team, the tough team to beat in the NFC playoff.
Yeah, Miles. Yeah, we need to score, and I just said that.
The way they played, you never know what Dallas team you're going to get, but if the good Dallas team rolls out, I think it's going to be the best game of the playoffs so far.
Sanders with another first down run. We're trying to get to the NFC Championship game for the first time since you were that call even away for it. It's been since 1995 since they even made the championship game.
Dak Prescott had a rushing touchdown last Monday night. It was the first rushing touchdown on the road in a playoff game since I scored in '92. Now, if I'm holding a rushing touchdown record for the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs, you know it has been some lean years.
You know, what you said about it looked like maybe the 49ers were taking the mantle as the team to beat. The Eagles, it had been a while since they looked like that team. They started 13-1. Everybody agreed they were that team. Then they lose to a 3. Of course, it was because of the injuries. You didn't know what those injured players were going to look like coming back. It feels like they've made quite a statement tonight.
Much different than Week 18 against the Giants, because it wasn't just Jalen Hurts that night getting in and knocking the rust off and testing that injury out and seeing how it was going to work. It was all over. It was on the defensive side of the ball. It was in the offensive line.
Go ahead, baby.
It just looked out of sync that night. So this is a big plus for them to come out and play like this, because as we talked about it, Jalen Hurts, we don't have limitations on him. Okay, fine, you don't. But guess what? He's still not 100%. But you've seen him play so much differently tonight than he did in Week 18, and it's all about the run game. That's what separates him and makes this offense so dangerous. Is when that quarterback run is viable with Jalen Hurts.
Only 30 yards tonight, but it was clear from the start that he was a threat again to do that. Third down and 2. He's going to run it here. Thibodeau is waiting.
Good move. Good move.
You're holding your breath there. Thibodeau punches down.
Yeah, and the big thing here is, again, it's the situational thing, right? It's third down. It's red zone. And we've seen his impact in both of those scenarios. And just a great job. You see right there. Look at him flip the ground and just get vertical. You got inside Kayvon Thibodeau. He's very athletic for his size. And it shows you how athletic Jalen Hurts is there. But that's the area that it's going to be critical. Third down, red zone. That's where the threat of Jalen Hurts running the ball is really magnified.
Among the many things they've set records on this year, this is the best third down Eagles team in franchise history. 46% of the year on third down for a team that had some nice expectations coming in. Nobody really saw this coming though. 13-1 to open the season. Best record in the NFL, the best turnover ratio in the NFL. They were almost perfectly healthy. Those injuries we detailed, they started turning the ball over much more than they had early in the year. Raising the concerns coming into the postseason. But it's almost like getting ripped. AJ Brown. Stop by Jared Davis. More on these Eagles down there.
Yeah, Joe, the time we spent with the Eagles, they are big on a couple of things, being in the moment, following their process, That means they'll practice hard, go through walkthroughs with intensity, meetings will be held with the progress. It's very almost zen-like, but Nick Sirianni, he often refers back to last season, starting 2-5, and having make a slow and steady climb. It was a successful season. Don't look at the top of the mountain, take it one step at a time. Not that kind of adversity this year, as we know, but they do hold true to their foundation.
Yeah, last week they won 7 of their last 10 to sneak in as the last team and lost to Tampa Bay in the wild card round. Here's Gilmore scrolling to the middle. The inside to 35-yard line. Finally, Kenneth Gilmore set himself for that 4 carries, 38 yards.
Yeah, and it's Lane Johnson, and you know the guy that's critical when you talk about the success of the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, Jalen Hurts, but also Lane Johnson. That's just a stonewall right there against Azeez Ojulari. And there's a double down. Isaac Seumalo climbing to the next level. So just when they want to get down and dirty with you in the run game, we've talked about the impact that Jalen Hurts makes on the run game. But these guys, they can get messy with you if they need to.
Yeah, what a great testament to how big the O-line is, because it hasn't mattered who the runner is. There have been holes. Put my buttons on here. Timeout or the left?
Oh, delay again.
What is a delay? Well, today's next
Delay
Jay
game.
Stats, powered by AWS. Taking a closer look at the offensive line. Just 3 pressures allowed tonight. He's just got rid of the ball quickly, but he's had time to do whatever he's wanted.
Yeah, we continue to talk about, you know, the run blocking that they do, but obviously right there, great in pass protection as well. And you know, Brian Dable said this game is